What's up, everybody? How are we doing? What is going on today? Changing it up, you guys. We're changing it up. Talking about your mindset, and I have a bunch of cottonwoods coming all around here. So if you see me swatting away, it's no flies. I'm not. What? But it's just me swatting away some of these flying and things going on. But we are talking about changing your mindset and finding your purpose, right? Changing your mindset and finding your purpose. It is all a lot of work to do, right? It is all within, because if we are not working within, we are not going to the changes that we want. And or they're going to take longer than we want them to, right? We don't want to take longer than we want them to. We want to be able to accomplish what we want to accomplish in the time frame that we have put on ourselves, right? We want to be able to go ahead and lift as heavy as we need to by the time that we allowed ourselves. We want to lose the weight that we wanted to by the time we allowed ourselves. But if we're not dealing with what's going on inside of our heads first, you're not going to see much change, right? So if you are joining in, hashtag I'm here. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. Thank you so much for joining in today. I hope you get a lot of value from this. Let's go. All right, so what I want you to do, and this is going to be a very hard thing for some of you, and that's okay because it was hard for me, is I want you to go in isolation and look at yourself in the mirror, and you only have to do a couple minutes, right? You can go in your bathroom, or you can look at yourself, really look at yourself, just tune out everything if you can. Now, obviously, if the kids are knocking on the door, or you want to just do this when you have a second, that you can go ahead and give all focus to yourself, go ahead and do so, because that's what's going to help you out the most. So what you want to do is you want to go in isolation in your bathroom or in your car. I mean, wherever you can get the most isolated that you can. Look at yourself in the mirror. You have to really, truly believe that you are looking at yourself, and it's going to feel weird and it's going to be a little strange, but you have to do it, right? Looking at yourself in the mirror and letting you see yourself for who you really are, right? Letting you see yourself for who you really are and what you are trying to accomplish, right? You have to look in the mirror. What do you see? These are the questions that you need to address. What do you see when you look at yourself in the mirror? Who do you see when you're staring at yourself back, right? Who do you see? Are you proud of the person you're staring back at you? What are the feelings that you are getting? What are the feelings that you are seeing when you look at yourself in the mirror, right? What is holding you back from realizing your potential? What is it? What's stopping you from leveling up and stepping out of your comfort zone? What is it? What is it that's holding you back? I know this is going to be very hard for you to hear right now, but whatever is holding you back that you think is holding you back, it's not. It is you. You are holding yourself back. You are holding yourself back. You are not trying to move forward. You have to remember that you are the person holding you back. You are giving yourself limitations. You are thinking you are somebody else in your own skin. You aren't okay with change, and none of us are. None of us are okay with change, right? Every one of us is a little scared of it, right? We're a little scared of change. We're a little bit intimidated by what if we fail? What if we don't accomplish what we're supposed to accomplish? Then try and set another goal. What is it, right? The answer is you. You're the one holding yourself back. You're the one giving yourself excuses, right? You are the one that is holding yourself back. You are the one that's saying, I can't do this because of this, right? I can't do it. I'm not able to do it because I have kids. I'm not able to do it because I really busy schedule at work. I'm not able to do it because of this, that, and the other. Every little excuse that you're coming up with, it's because you don't believe in yourself to do something about it, right? It is you. You're the only one holding yourself back from whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish, right? You need to make sure. Hi, Langston. What is it? It's a strawberry? Oh, it's grapes. It's grapes. He's showing me something that's dark and he's like, it's strawberry. And it's a grape. But you have to remember that it's not your kids, it's not your job, it's not your pets, it's not your schedule. It is you. You're making the excuse to saying, you know what, I can't do it because I have this to do. I have a really full schedule. You have to make time for yourself. You have to be able to see this is the time I'm doing it, this is the time I'm going to dedicate, and this is the time I'm going to be doing it at the time, right? I have kids too. I totally get it. At the first time I started working out and having kids, it's a challenge. It is. It still is. Some days it's really hard to get a good workout in. I'm not always going to be focused, but at least I can focus on one exercise at a time and finish out that exercise and then get to the next one. But they're not an excuse. Now you're leaving your kids seeing that they're being in the way. They're in your way, that you can't do anything else because of them, right? So you have to realize that that is not an excuse. They are not an excuse to not be able to get your goals achieved, right? Langston, he's over here doing burpees. Langston's over here doing burpees. So, he's getting his workout in. He's got it, right? He's on fire today. So Monday motivation, Langston's got you guys. He's doing burpees over here. But I want you to focus on looking yourself in the mirror and telling yourself, right? What is it that's stopping you? It is you. It's not your toxic job situation. It is not your family situation. It's not your limitations. If it's something obviously that is limiting you in physical fitness, then find a different way around it. If there's something else that you can do, find something that you can do while you are where you are, right? Make it work for you. Don't think you have to do all these extravagant exercises. You don't think you have to do all these extravagant things where you're like, oh, I got to be jumping and I can't jump. I got to be lunging and I can't lunge. I got to do this, but I can't do this. Well, you don't have to do all that. You got to find something that works for you, right? So if you are in a toxic job situation, find your way out of it. I used to be in a toxic job situation. It was horrible. I wasn't appreciated. I was working 100 hours a week and I was just not, I was happy with what I was doing. Hi. I was happy with what I was doing, but I wasn't getting appreciated. It was just a lot on me. And when you don't have time, but you make the time, right? Working 100 hours a week, that the bosses were not very kind, were not very kind to the clients that we had. So I had to leave. It was hard for me to do that because I was afraid of change, right? But when I did, I felt so much more relieved. Also, other things that came up with it. You have to figure out what you're doing next, and that's okay. You can do it. It's there. You are using everything that you have, everything that you are using right now as an excuse, and it's limiting you. Don't let it limit you anymore. You can go ahead and be the best version of yourself as long as you can look in the mirror and tell yourself that you can do this, right? I've been where you were. I'm here now. I'm telling you how it worked for me. Yes, not everything that I do can work for you, but find a way that can, right? And I want you to feel absolutely accomplished whenever you can get to your goal, whenever you can find and make the time, right? We don't just find time, but when we find time, we make the time to do that. We have to schedule it in. We have to make sure that we're doing either meal prepping or finding simple switches that we can still make it easy for us as a busy individual, as busy as you are, to go ahead and get it done, right? So what I want you to do is still look in the mirror. I want you to ask yourself those questions, right? You got to ask yourself those questions. What do I see when I look back at myself? What don't I see when I look back at myself? Am I okay with where I am right now, right? What is it that I want to accomplish? What am I here for? I feel that I'm here for this, right? I want to do this. This is my passion. I'm going to do it. Find, make, and believe in yourself that you can, right? So you have to make sure you get up, you look at yourself, and you really find out what's going on with you. Where you are, is it the reason? Where you are now, is that the reason why you're not trying to move forward? Are you okay in your comfort zone? Or are you regretting, oh man, I should just do this, but I have this, and this to do. Where are you? Where are you in your life? You can do this. It just takes a little bit more work. All right, fam. I hope you got a lot of value from this. Make sure that you hashtag a replay so that I can see that you watched it. And then if someone else is struggling with their mindset and trying to find a purpose of what they need to be doing or what they want to do, maybe this video, share it with them. Let them know that they can do this just as well as you can. All right, fam. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you all again on Wednesday. Bye.